as they begin this next chapter of their lives together. My name is Lee Prideaux, and I'm privileged to have been asked to perform this ceremony for Brad and Angel today. The promises that these two people are about to make is a tribute to the concept that love will find a way. Out of all the many, many people in the world for Brad and Angel to have met, it is a miracle in itself they met each other. And it is a miracle and one of life's richest surprises when this accidental meeting of these two individuals lead them to proceed along a common path. It is indeed one of life's finest experiences when that chance relationship proves to be a meeting of the souls. A friendship that has blossomed into a permanent bond of love. And this meeting and this growing are what brings us here today as Brad and Angel go forth to create a happy, loving marriage. May time treat you gently, walking together. May you find far more in life than either of you would have found alone. And even more fully, may you come to know this one supreme truth, that caring is sharing, that loving is giving, that life is eternal, and that love is its crown. We all know that what a special event today is, and despite distance and circumstance, Brad and Angel will be standing here together. So far from home, Angel would like me to mention one person in her life who has meant so much to her. The person who she would have chosen to help her down the aisle, John Moran. Unfortunately, due to that distance, John is unable to be with us today, but we know he is here in spirit and wishes Angel and Brad only the best. A wedding would not be complete without the love and support of the people we hold dear. So I'd like to introduce you now to our wedding party, the friends that Brad and Angel have asked to stand by them as they make their vows of commitment. Long-time friends Kay Barker Bowen, next to Angel, and of course Brad's friend Campbell Carson, and our beautiful flower girl Bethany, who was throwing her petals on her. Did a good job, Bethany. On behalf of Brad and Angel, thank you so much for your love and support. It is invaluable to them. Angel also wants me to mention her family at Poplar Grove Animal Sanctuary. She misses them and wishes they could have been here to help celebrate today. You'll have to send them lots of photographs. As we all know, marriage is about the joining of two people, a recognition for love they share, and a promise to look to the future together. It is a step along the journey of life. With Brad and Angel, their journey began with their first virtual meeting in the world of Warcraft. As luck would have it, 10 years ago they both began playing the online game, with Angel in the guise of Boom Chicken and Brad as Paladin Tank, whose job it was to protect Boom Chicken from all that threatened her.
Didn't we?
Fantasy does become reality. Playing the game at opposite ends of the world, they would occasionally talk via Skype. However, they lost touch over time when other things in life took over. It was just 4 years ago that they reconnected through the game. They started to talk more often, and with the conversation flowing easily, Brad decided it was time he met in person this wonderful lady he'd been talking to all this time. So Brad took off for America. They found the conversation did not cease. There were no uncomfortable moments, being totally at ease in each other's company. So much so that a lady serving them in a local diner asked how long they'd been together, expecting the answer to be 20 years, not a couple of weeks. Brad had to return to Australia, but found he could not stop thinking of Angel. So returned to America again just 2 months ago. They were delighted to find that time and distance had not altered their feelings for each other, and came back to Australia to create a life together. But with all the practicality of paperwork, solicitors' visits, romance had to take a back step. Brad did propose properly though. With his arms around Angel as she cooked tea, he popped the question, would you like to get married? And of course the answer was yes, so here we are. When I'm preparing the ceremony, I ask my couples all sorts of questions that put them on the spot. Like, what is it so important about your partner? What first attracted you? And why are you together? For Brad, it was how easy he found it was to talk to Angel, her honesty and her love of animals. Her caring and kind nature has him captivated. As for what he would change, Brad would like Angel to have more confidence in herself, to believe that she is all that and more. Whilst for Angel, Now this is the first time Brad's heard this paragraph. We've kept it secret for him. For Angel, Brad is the most caring, selfless and kind person she knows. He is her protector and her paladin. Taking on the world ahead of her, he makes her feel special. The only thing she would like to change, Angel hopes that she can convince Brad to share her love of pigs. Is that going to happen, Brad?
Take a while.
As for their dreams of the future, they intend to make each other happy, to enjoy life and hopefully visit Italy one day. Now the following verse has been chosen for you from Corinthians 13, verse 4 to 8, titled The Meaning of Love, and it does explain the nature of love itself. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud, it is not rude. It is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, and it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in the truth. It always protects and trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. Before you, Bradley Wohlers, and you, Angel Johnson, are joined in marriage in my presence, and in the presence of everyone here, I am to remind you of the solemn and the binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. I am legally registered to solemnise marriages according to law. And marriage according to law in Australia is the union of a man and a woman, to the exclusion of all others, and voluntarily entered into for life. Brad and Angel, you are here today filled with hopes, dreams, and the promises that will define your lives. I'll ask you now if you're prepared to make these promises.
I am.
Brad, do you take Angel to be your wife, to cherish her in friendship and love, today, tomorrow, and as long as the two of you shall live?
I do.
Trust and honour her, to love her faithfully, through the best and the worst, whatever may come. And if you should ever doubt, to remember your love for each other and the reason why you came together today.
I do.
Angel, do you take Brad to be your husband, to cherish in friendship and love, today, tomorrow, and for as long as the two of you shall live? Do you trust and honour him, to love him faithfully, through the best and the worst, whatever may come? And if you should ever doubt, to remember your love for each other and the reason why you came together today.
I do.
Okay, now I'm going to move behind you. Behind you. Move you to face each other. And I'll make the right hand. Good job, Ross. Now falling out everywhere for both sides.
Sorry.
Whatever lies ahead,
Whatever lies ahead,
good or bad,
good or bad,
we will face together.
we will face together.
Distance may test us
Distance may test
for a
us
time,
for a time,
and time may try us.
and time may try us.
But if we look to each other first,
But if we look to each other first,
we will always see a friend.
we will always see a friend.
Angel,
Angel,
look to me for all the days to come.
look to me for all the days to come.
Today I take my place as your husband.
Today I take my place as your husband.
I call upon the people here present
I call upon the people here present
to witness
to witness
that I, Bradley David Wallace,
that I, Bradley David Wallace,
take you, Angel Wynne Johnson,
take you, Angel Wynne Johnson,
to be my lawful wife.
to be my lawful wedded wife.
Whatever lies ahead,
Whatever lies ahead,
good or bad,
good or bad,
we will face together.
we will face together.
Distance may test us for a time,
Distance may test us for a time,
and time may try us.
and time may try us.
But if we look to each other first,
But if we look to each other
we
first,
will always see a friend.
we will always see a friend.
Brad, look to me
Brad, look to me
for all the days to come.
for all the days to come.
Today I take my place as your wife.
Today I take my place as your wife.
I call upon the people here present
I call upon the people here present
to witness
to witness
that I, Angel Wynne Johnson,
that I, Angel Wynne Johnson,
take you, Bradley David Wallace,
take you, Bradley David Wallace,
to be my lawful husband.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
Brad and Angel are not exchanging rings today. They've decided to participate in their hand casting ritual. Now, this ritual dates back to medieval times when a priest may only visit your village once a year to perform marriage ceremonies. If you wish to share your life in your home before the priest arrived, the village headman would bind your hands together with family and friends as witnesses, and you would tie the knot, as we still say today. So, Kate and Cameron, you have assistance for this. Brother and Angel, clasp your hands. This is so the pulses of their wrists can beat together, so their hearts beat as one. As your wrists are bound with these coloured ribbons, know that we wish you all the best that life can offer you. With the colour brown, we pray for the healing of all animals in the home. With the colour pink, pink is the colour of unconditional love and honour. Whilst the colour green is for health and prosperity. And finally, the colour blue is for understanding and patience. These ribbons that bind your heart as they bind your hands. They are a symbol of your love and commitment to each other and shall remain tied for eternity. If you'd like to remove your hands from the knots. The knot is tied loosely so that it can endure the stresses and strains of everyday life, but is tied tightly enough to show all that's to see that you have pledged your lives to each other for now and always. As you walk forward in life, these tied ribbons will remain a constant reminder of your love, fidelity and joy in each other. The following reading is titled Love, Trust and Forgiveness, written by Regina Hill. It gives voice to what marriage means for Angel and Brad, and it will be read for us by Kate today.
Love, trust and forgiveness are the foundations of marriage. In marriage, many days will bring happiness, while other days may be sad, but together two hearts can overcome anything. In marriage, all of the moments won't be exciting or romantic, and sometimes worries and anxiety will be overwhelming. But together, two hearts that accept will find comfort. Recollections of past joys, pains and shared feelings will be the glue that holds everything together during even the worst and most insecure moments. Reaching out to each other as a friend and becoming the confidant and companion that the other one needs is the true magic and beauty of any two people together. It's inspiring in each other a dream or a feeling and having faith in each other and not giving up, even when all the odds say to quit. It's allowing each other to be vulnerable, to be himself or herself, even when their opinions or thoughts aren't in total agreement or exactly what you'd like them to be. It's getting involved and showing interest in each other, really listening and being available, the way any best friend should be. Exactly three things need to be remembered in a marriage if it is to be a mutual bond of sharing, caring and loving throughout life.
Brad and Angel before us today declared their love for each other, that they intend to live in eternal marriage. Brad and Angel, may you always remember the words you have spoken today and the promises that you have made. May you forever continue to be each other's greatest friend and best love. So by the witness of all gathered here, and by the authority of the Attorney General of Australia, I now pronounce you to be husband and wife. And may you there's all the legal documentation to sign, which takes a couple of minutes, so don't disappear yet because we haven't done our bit. But I'll ask our two witnesses to join us over at the table. Yes, please. Cameron stands next to you. Stand outside. We put the flowers on the table. Yeah.